Hello, friends. Hi, it is Friday night as you're watching this, although I'm actually pre-recording this video today. My name is Linda Dolke. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up in Australia. And tonight I thought I would show you something that I just got today in a box. Okay, now normally I'm live at this time on a Friday night. And so if you're coming in and you're looking around and thinking, this doesn't seem very live, it's because we're away at the on-stage training event this week. So Stampin' Up has a 3-day event in 3 different parts of the world. We've got one in Rotterdam in Europe, we've got one in Houston in Texas in the US, and one in Melbourne in Australia, and that's where I'm heading. So I'm very excited to be there. It's exciting to be around other demonstrators and other crafters and to enjoy that community. And I'm really looking forward to it. So we're going to get our new catalogs. We're going to get lots and lots of fun new things happening. And I really think that it's going to be a great few days. So I hope that I'll be able to post some photos and other bits and pieces, both on my Facebook groups, Facebook page, Facebook group, but also the VIP group, but also on my blog. So I've been a bit slack on the blog lately. I need to get in and give it some love. So maybe some on-stage photos would be the way to do that. So I'm going to, today I got a box with a few things in it. I got a box with I needed some floaty flamingo cardstock to match my flowering zinnias paper because I was low on that. But also I needed some of the sparkle, it's called 3-color glitter paper, which is an online exclusive. Is it here on my desk? I think it is. Here it is. I haven't put it away yet. So it's this paper here, okay, and just open this up and show you. Super nice. It's in Australia, this is $10.50, and you get 3 sheets of the glitter paper, which is a really great paper pack. So we have, look at the colors. We've got Berry Burst, so it's a real hot pink, beautiful color, dark, like a dark pink. And then we also have the white. Can you see the white sparkle paper? And then we also have the old olive. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So those are available. They're online exclusives. And you're thinking, well, where do I find online exclusives? You need to go to the online store to see these. You don't have to buy them online. You can reach out to a demonstrator and order them however you normally do. But if you want to go and look at them, these items are actually online exclusives. And so what I'm showing you tonight is also another online exclusive. And this is a kit, okay? So the kit, let me just, I'll bring you over to the desk so you can see it, is one that came out at the beginning of this month. Stampin' Up releases 2 kits every month now. So that's pretty cool. Let's scroll over and look at the one I'm going to show you today. This one is called the Birthday Sparkle Kit. And as you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. So this you're getting first look at it at the same time as me. So I have seen it online, of course. Like I said, it's an online exclusive, so you can go there to see it. If you're wondering where to go to see these sorts of things, where is the online store? If you go to, and I'll put it up on the screen for you, to my blog here, lindastampsau@gmail.com. If you go to that address, okay, you can click the Shop Now button that's over on the side there, up near the top, and click there, and that will take you to the online store. If you're in the US, it won't work for you, or if you're overseas, it won't work for you. You need to be in Australia to see it, okay? So if you're in another market, you will want to go to the online store of someone who's in that local market, because we can only actually sell things to our individual markets. They're all separate, all right? So it's lindastampsau@gmail.com if you're in Australia, okay? All right, so let me get rid of that. Hide that off here. And I'm going to open this up. You can see I'm just taking the paper off. I love these boxes. I love the kit boxes. I think they're fantastic the way they're packaged. And let's have a little look. All right, so this one is a bit of fun. There's very limited colors. The colors in here are early espresso. You can see there is an ink pad. This is a stamping kit. I really like that it's a stamping kit. Let me just quickly, while I've got my computer open, I'm just going to see. I'll give you the number for it because I should have thought of that before. The number for this kit. Let me find it for you. It's not very far down because it's only just been released, so I think it's on the 2nd page. here it goes. It's called Birthday Sparkle Kit. It is $41 here in Australia, and it's number 163865 if you're looking for it. All right, so there's an early espresso mini ink pad, or what we like to call ink spots. Okay, there's some little stamps, okay, some dots, and there's a little balloon with stripes. There's also there's a, what is that, a happy cake day, it's your birthday, and a yay. There's like a little celebration pop of paper or confetti or something there, and there's also a stick that you could add to, you know, to one of the balloons perhaps. Maybe it's not a stick, maybe it's a string. But anyway, bit of fun. Okay, so some fun stamps in there. There is all shrink wrapped in here, if I can get my fingers under it. Let's move the box out of the way. And let's go back so I can make sure that you guys are looking at what I'm looking at. Very good. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this in here. So normally on a Friday night I'm live and I chat to you guys. I'm trying to get better at not chatting quite so much at the start and getting into it, because if somebody was new, it's all right for those of us who've been chatting for, you know, the last few years, but if you're brand new to the channel, it might be a little bit too much chat for you. So I'll keep chatting as I always do through the video, but at the very start I'm going to try and get better at starting earlier. So there's a block in here. This is like the same size as block D. It's just thinner to fit in these oh, there's something in there. What is that? All right, so what have we got here? Oh, it looks like some little sticks. Ooh, okay, I need to check those out and see what's going to be in it. Down the bottom here we have our, all the sticks are for the stars. Look how cute those are. And that stamp that looked like a stick before, that is actually the string for your balloons. So there you go. So this is what this kit makes. Okay, so the colors in this are crumb cake, early espresso, gold, and white. It's very elegant. I think it's really, really nice. I like an elegant color palette rather than, and you know, you could also make cards. So for example, if you didn't want these tags to be tags, you could make those into cards really, really easily. Okay, so that's something we might look at doing today. And the same with the cupcakes. If you didn't want the little gift cards, the cupcakes, you could turn those into cards as well. So yeah, we might have a bit of fun with this. So let's see. And there's all instructions inside how to put it all together. And it is done in, most of us are visual learners, I find, most of the artistic community. Let's call ourselves that, shall we? And most of us are visual learners. So what is really good is when you look at this, you can follow the steps. You don't need to, it's not, you know, not based on a particular language or anything. It's just step by step by the pictures. So I think that's really cool. All right, let's put that to one side. Now these pieces here, we've got some little dotty pieces, and I'll come back to those. Oh, these are the, oh, well, here's something interesting. These pieces here go on the front of these cards. See these ones here, all right, which is rather nice. But what's cool is you can pop this out and, hey, you could use that on another card, right? So right away, we've got a different base for a card. So that's kind of cool. All right, so those put to one side. Oh, there's a page of dimensionals. Never have too many dimensionals. Fantastic. Then there are some little candles. Super cute. And these little, these are like for a banner. Can you see the banner, the little scallopy edge that's behind the It's Your Birthday? That's what that is. All right. There are envelopes that have just a beautiful, simple gold edge on the back of the envelope. I think those are really nice. There's nothing inside, but I think they're, oh, they do have gold on the back though. They're very nice. Okay. Now these are for this type of card with the 3 balloons. See that one there? So you could easily make, this is these dotty ones are the background that fit like here. So you pop that in the middle. So there's a gold bit all the way around. And they've done theirs portrait, but you certainly could turn them sideways and make it landscape if you wanted to. So very easy to change the way these look. And then we also have these little guys. Well, this is like a cake. Can you see the cake? And then it's got little gold bits for the candles. We haven't got to the gold bits yet, but these all have the pre-scoring done. Can you see the pre-scoring there? So makes it very easy to make them up. And then we also have the cupcake shape. We have the balloons. We have the tags with the sparkly bits on them. Can you see that? They're like little gold foil sparkles. And so if you were going to put your candles on, so for example, a little candle here, you can have them so that they are fall into the middle of that sparkle there. And so it looks like the sparkle's coming out from the candle. It's a bit hard to see on without the light showing properly. That looks better. There you go. So these are really nice. Then we have some die cuts. Oh, what do we have here? Glue dots. Okay, these are glue dots. All right, so they are for adhering things onto your card. Or if you don't want to use those, you could also use the glue dots that come on a roll that we have additional if you have those. Then we have our swirly bits here. They're super cool. This is really, really fun stuff. So lots of die cuts. And then we have some gold die cuts. A gold strip here. We have some stars. We have the cupcake bases. Those are super nice. And then we have some gold pieces. So this is where the little flames will be. See the little flame there? These are stickers. All right. So that's really easy to use. You don't even need adhesive. They've already got adhesive really on the back because they're stickers. So what else do we have in there? Oh, okay. So we have these little things. These are like the bottom of the, show you. See the bottom, the little fluffy bit coming out the bottom of the balloon there? That's what that is. So that's pretty cool. It's very weird not having you guys talk back to me and tell me, you know, what you would like. I have to sort it all out for myself tonight. All right. So there are 3 pages of those crumb cake pieces. All right. Which card will we do first? That is the question. I kind of like the tags. I'm thinking maybe I'll do a tag and then maybe we'll turn the tag into a card. What do you think about that? All right, so let's grab this one here. Now, I'm just going to follow. You can just follow from the picture, the main picture if you want to, or you can open it up, find the tag. So it's number 4 here, and it shows you all the pieces that you should have. And it's got a "It's Your Birthday" that goes on the banner. So let's find these things. Well, there's a banner right there. I think that's the right one. And then this piece here. So this is like this little piece here. I believe this banner, yep, that's correct. This little rectangle here is going to go right across here. So the other nice thing about kits is that everything's already measured for you. You haven't got to measure this. This is all ready to go and done. So if you know somebody who, you know, just likes quick and easy stuff like this, quick and easy cards, or maybe they're new to card making, there are all kinds of people that would like a kit. All right. But yeah, that would be the sort of person that might really love this. All right, let's grab our block. I'm actually not going to open that block because I've got my own block, so I'm going to use that. And what did they put on that one? They put "It's Your Birthday." So let's put that on there. You can use a smaller block if you would like, if you have them. Now, the interesting thing about this is that the "It's Your" and the birthday are the birthday's kind of on a little bit of an angle. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't all look complete. So it's almost like the birthday, because it's a different script. It's like it looks like it's not quite lined up, but it is. I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to use my early espresso ink pad, which I just had on the table because I had a class today. And let's get that right there and add that. It's your birthday. And I'm going to line that up as best I can. There we go. So that's how that looks. Now you could put this straight on with glue if you wanted to, or you could use dimensionals. Like I said, the dimensionals are included with the pack, but I've got my own sheet of dimensionals, so I think I'll just use those and put a couple on the back there. 1 and 2. And then this is going to go straight over the middle here, so it's going to go kind of from one end to the other, like this. All right, so now these, you could stick them straight down, or yeah, I probably would stick them straight down and use whatever glue you like. You could use glue dots. I've got some Tombow here, so I'm gonna use that. But you can use, if you don't have any glue, you can use what's just in the packaging, and and just use glue dots. Why not, right? Right, so one there, and let's get another one. So there are 6 of these because there are 3 tags and there's 2 on each one, right? So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to have the second one going sort of into the center there. And then this one here is going to go across the bottom, a little bit up from the bottom, I can see in the picture. And I might just glue this straight down. Once again, you can use dimensionals if you want to. Oh, I think I'm nearly out. I might need to grab some more Tombow. Oh, that'll do. I'll grab, if we need any more, I'll grab some more for the next card, for the next project. All right, so that's looking good. All right, and I'm going to pull that out. Now it does have, it's almost finished, the tag, but if we wanted to stick it on a card, and because we're using white here, I'll use a white, I can use a white card, or I could use crumb cake, or I could use a darker color such as the early espresso, you know, one of those would be nice. I'm going to take my, push my little hole out there of the tag, and then let's get, now this is like early espresso baker's twine, so it's a perfect match. And I'm going to make sure I don't lose any of those little sticks for when I need them, or if I decide I'm going to use them for my cupcakes. And then let's pop this. Now they've just put it, they've just threaded it through and tied it at the top. I tend to like mine doubled over, so I'm going to just cut this with my scissors. And then I've got it sort of just in half like that, and the loop end I'm going to push down through the hole. Why am I struggling with this? I think because my fingers are a little bit sticky from the class I did earlier. Never mind. Let's put some, pull that through, and so I've got mine, so I've got doubled mine over, but you don't have to do that. That's completely up to you. And then you could tie a knot in the other end if you don't like it hanging loose. Totally up to you. I'm going to do that. There we go, just like that. And you can snip that off a little bit more if you wanted to. All right, so we've done the first project. That's a little tag, and you can see it's these guys here. All right, very, very easy. So I'm wondering whether I will make any of them exactly as they are. Well, right now, this is exactly as the instructions would have shown us. Okay, and it looks really cute. I love the foil, like little sparklers there at the top of the candle. So super cute. But I'm thinking I would like to put this onto something, and I'm wondering what I should do. I was thinking, wouldn't an embossing folder be nice with like sparklers embossing folder? That would be really nice. I think that would be lovely. All right, so what color would we work with? That's the thing. Do I put it on white? I could put it on white, and I could do actually let me look at my scrap tin. I might even have a piece of white that has already been embossed. Let's see if I do. Oh, look at this. See, I've got this beautiful painted texture, and that would look really nice on that, don't you think? All right, and I'm going to cut it down slightly. I'm going to cut it down so I can put a mat behind it. This one is going to be, so this is where we're deviating away from the instructions and doing our own thing. And that is the thing, you do not have to stay with the instructions. You can use these pieces to create anything if you wanted to. All right, so I'm going to put that on there. Now I could put this on a early espresso base, which might look really good. So let's pull out a piece of early espresso. Let me see, have I got a wide enough piece? I think I do, but I just need to measure. Yeah, so I do. It's 10 centimeters across. And that's going to fit right inside that there. So that looks rather good. And I'm thinking maybe crumb cake for the card base. That would look good as well. All right, so I'm going to grab some more Tombow. This one is a different container, so there should be more in this one. And let's pop that straight onto our early espresso base. All right, so I could put this straight on here, but I feel like something behind it would be nice. And I'm thinking maybe some gold glimmer paper. Now, what do we have on here? We have bits that will be used for the other cards. So we've got the little flames, and that's cute, but I don't feel that that's what I don't want to use those on here. So I'm thinking I might, maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of gold would be nice. So let's grab some of that. Now I'm actually using what is another online exclusive product, and that's this beautiful self-adhesive gold piece. All right, now I'm going to cut a piece about 1 centimeter, or about, what's that, 3/8 of an inch, I think, if you're wanting measurements for the imperial markets. All right, so I'm making that the same width now as my card base. So I'm thinking that this might be rather nice, and I feel it just needs a little bit of blinging up. All right, what do you think? So very, very simple. We're not doing anything particularly earth-shattering here. I'm going to run my finger over the edge of this, and that is going to allow me to peel the backing off. And this is the silver and the gold in this packet is the only type that is self-adhesive. And I need to say that because if you buy any of the newer glitter paper, like the one I showed you before with the green and the pink and the white, if you buy any of that paper, it is not self-adhesive. So do not try and take the back off it, because you'll just be really frustrated. All right, so I'm thinking, where will I put this? Maybe just there so you can see it all the way along. And I think some dimensionals behind this would be nice. So let's whack a few of those on. Oh, I just had them in my hand. Here they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we go. Let's pop this down slightly to one side. You could put it in the middle if you want to, but you know, I quite like things slightly lopsided. I always think that that's a nice look. And then I think we'll need a little bit of bling. So maybe some of the blooming pearls. Let me see if I have some of those. I should have some. If the girls left any after. Oh, there's only a couple left, but that's okay. We have some. I have these gold ones here. You could add a color in if you wanted to, but I kind of like, I'm going to use you can use take your pick tool or the point of a pair of scissors to pop that across. So one there and one there, and then maybe the last little guy here. I'm going to pop him just up here. All right, and then I think we need to put that on a white card base. What do you think? So it's a simple card. We've turned a tag into a card, and there's no reason why not. I'm just looking to see if I have, here it is. My chair's getting squeaky. Might have to get the WD-40 out again. So for those of you who are demonstrators and who are at on stage and are missing this so-called live tonight, you will be able to watch the replay. And if you are watching the replay, let me know in the comments. I will be checking in. I may not be watching myself live, but I will be checking in after probably on Saturday or maybe late Friday night. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask. It just might take me a little while to get back to you. the one, or have I picked up the wrong one? Goodness me. I do have other Tombos. I do have other multi-purpose glues. I'm trying to use them up before this one I'm going to pop that in the bin before I try and put it back into my drawer. It's definitely empty. All right. Okay, there's card number 1. What do we think? Do we like it? It's a simple little card, but I think it's nice. And I actually really love the idea of working with these products to actually create something other than what's in the kit. That makes me really happy. All right, so something else you can do with these. Okay, can you see these balloons here have got dots and stripes on them? Okay, so this one here, we've got dots and stripes, and these are the dots and stripes for the balloons. Now you can punch them out first and then stamp on them, or you can stamp on them while they're right here in the paper, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the one might as well use the same one. Okay, and I've got the Early Espresso ink again. I'm going to do the dotty one first. Now, I did see my good friend Ellen. She did a whole background with these dots and created a polka dot background, which I thought was really cool. All right, so it doesn't matter if you go outside because, you know, you're going to take this out. So it doesn't matter if you go outside the balloon. I think that's actually rather good if you go outside the balloon. And then we have that one. And then we have a stripy one. I'm going to grab the stripy one off the background. And we're going to add that. So you're just going over the top of the balloon. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you go outside. Yep, alrighty. Happy with those. All right, now we're going to be using for this one. Also, there's a It's Your Birthday on a white balloon. Okay, well, you can't really see that because that's right where the glare is from my overhead light. I'm just going to move it ever so slightly and see if we can fix that. Oh, no. Let me just change the direction of the light. Oh, but then it's too dark. Never mind. We'll see. We'll see how we go. All right, so there's that. Then I've also got on this, we've also got this piece here. This is the dotty piece, all right, that's going to go on the card. And the card base, which is this one. And we're going to fold that right there at that score line. Might as well use my bone folder and make it nice and flat. And then this piece is going to go in here. But I'm not going to glue it on yet. I've decided I want to do this card, but I want to make it landscape. Okay, so I'm going to, I've got the 2 balloons that we just did. One's going to go here. I'll take this off here. One's going to go here. And one's going to go here. They're a little bit lower down than the white balloon that says It's Your Birthday. All right, so those are going to go like that. And let me add these. We also need these little guys, because this is the stick. Now here's the thing, with a long skinny stamp, let me just give you a little tip. Better to put it down, okay, and pick it up. And it's not going to work because it wants to stick to the glass and it wants to stick to the paper, but it's a new photopolymer stamp, that's why. Better to lay it down and then pick it up with your block, all right? Because otherwise you end up with, and even then it didn't look like it was completely straight. You want it to find its own line. You don't want it to, if you try and put it onto your block, it'll get wobbly, okay? You'll end up with a wobbly line. All right, so I'm going to be stamping these in a minute, here and here for those. Then we've also got another balloon, a round one, this one here in the middle. All right, so let's pull that out. And that one's going to have the It's Your Birthday on it. Well, we've still got that on a block from earlier, so let's do that. It's Your Birthday. going to put it straight, so when I stamp it, it should be pretty straight. Just like that. Now you can put all of these on dimensionals, or you could put these two flat and just this one on dimensionals. I'm actually going to put dimensionals behind all of mine. So give me 1 second. I'm going to find my other sheet. It's Wednesday night as I'm recording this. I'm expecting my husband home from work any minute. So let's put dimensionals on the back of that and just find our positioning for these. So let me put those there. And this one about the same distance away from the edge as that one is. So I'm going to put some dimensionals behind that. 1 and 2. And then this guy here is going to go in the middle, but a little bit higher. Okay, so those other two are kind of poking out from behind. So let's put a couple of dimensionals behind that one as well. 1 and 2. Like so. All right, so there. Oh, I just realized I should have stamped these first. Oh well, what will I do? I'm not too worried. I can lift it up. Oh, silly me, silly me. Never mind. You guys were probably all yelling at me while I was doing this, and even though I wasn't around to hear you. So let's pop one. I'm just going to go straight over the edge with it. All right, so there's that one. And then this one, I'm going to lift this one up. Like that one. And then this one. All right, like so. All right. So I should have stamped the strings first, but I forgot. So anyway, it turned out okay. But don't do what I do. Just do what I say, not what I do, right? All right, now this little like fluffy bit that's a sticker, that's going to go right here. Now under here they've got it going underneath, so we're going to have that coming out and going over the top there like that. And then they've got a little bit of the baker's twine, the early espresso baker's twine. We've got a bit of that. They've tied a bow. So even if you don't follow the instructions, you can just follow the pictures and you'll probably get a pretty good idea of what you need to do. And I'm doing a portrait version of the, sorry, I'm doing a landscape version of the portrait card. So you can, of course, do this however you like. Right, now this is already on here, so we can go ahead and pop this on if we want to. Now you could glue it straight down. You could put it on dimensionals. Totally up to you. I'm just going to glue mine straight down. And because we've already stamped the sentiment onto the balloon, come on. Here we go. Because we've already stamped the sentiment onto the balloon, you don't need to add anything else. Looks like I'm going to have to get another Tombow soon. I've got some more in my drawer, so it's not like I don't have any. I'm just trying to be frugal and use up every last bit of these ones. All right. And we do need, I think that ribbon is going to make a difference. That bit of twine is going to make a difference. Just like that. go. And it does make a difference, doesn't it? Look at that, with and without. Definitely looks better. And I feel like it needs some more bling as well. So I'm going to grab maybe some of these festive pearls. We've got these little gold dots in here. So let me grab anything that's sharp, and we're going to add a couple of these. So I'm going to have maybe one down here. And one up here maybe. Like that. And I'm going to grab my glue dots. This always happens after a class. I've got stuff all over the room and didn't realize until I needed to use it. All right, so I'm going to pop this on the next glue dot right there. Give it a hard press with my thumb. And then I'm going to take the whole thing off. And now my ribbon has a sticky bit underneath, and I'm going to stick that right there at the base of my balloon. And it definitely needs that. I feel like that kind of completes it. Very cute. All right, so we have now a landscape version of this portrait card. What do we think? Do we like it? I think these are really great. I'm sure there are loads of other things you could do, and I haven't even though, like, I thought about adding a cupcake. I thought a cupcake added to one of the cards would be really nice. But I'm going to say that that's done tonight. And what do you think? Do we like that? I'm sorry it's a shorter video tonight, guys, but I didn't want to leave you hanging with no video at all. I know how much you guys love being here on a Friday night, and it's still fantastic for me to be able to make something with you, even if it's something simple like this. Do you have this kit? Have you seen it? It's in the online exclusives. If you're looking for it, you head over to the online store. Straight, if you go down into the description below the YouTube video, if you're on YouTube, go down below the video and click the More button, and you will see that there is a link to the shop if you'd like to go shopping. And I think that this is the sort of thing that is great for any level of crafter. Okay, if you just want a quick card because that's all you've got time for, and you don't want to muck around with a lot of stuff, you can just open up the box and just about everything you need is in the box. The ink is in the box, the block is in the box. Even if I didn't use them all today because I've got my own, but even if you don't have those things in your own stash, they're all in the box. So that means everything you need is there. It's fantastic if you're away and you don't want to take a ton of stuff, because the worst thing about taking craft stuff away, I think you'll agree, is having to pack it all, right? And then when you get home, you've got to unpack it all. And who wants to do that? So my suggestion is get yourself a kit or two, because these are such fantastic time savers. The other thing I'm going to do is I want to use this piece that pops out of this center frame. I would like to use that for something else. In fact, I can think of something else that would be really, really nice for it. So stay tuned and you may see what it is that I'm going to create with that. All right, you guys. Well, I hope everyone had fun with that today. I don't know yet whether I'm going to be here on Sunday night because I'm not pre-recording. I'm hoping to be live. But if I've had a really, really tiring day, I do have to travel back from Melbourne. And if I'm exhausted, Sunday night might not happen. But I will put up a clear announcement. If I decide to cancel on Sunday night, then that will be the case. And in that case, I will see you all Tuesday for Technique Tuesday. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend doing what you love, whatever that might be. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.